All right, so welcome everybody. Super excited to have you here as always. It is a great day, a bright day to connect with you and share the amazing system that is a blessing to humanity. So I want to know if you're joining us for the first time, just drop a 777 in the chat box. This is going to help me prioritize your questions as you drop them in the chat box, okay? So drop a 777 in the chat box if you're coming here for the first time. All right. The system we're discussing is a system that is a blessing to you, a blessing to your family, a system that can create cash flow in your life. Cash flow is king. Cash flow is so important. It's important to have assets in the various places, but you need to have cash flow generating systems. And the system we're going to talk about, it's a really powerful one. Um, it's going to help you gain financial relief, free you from lots of pain and headache and heartache, and help you attain financial sustainability. All right. So if you look at the picture on the slide, this is showing families that are smiling, happy. The family of four who are, really, really, really super excited, taking that picture and sharing the joy. Um, most people would like to feel this way 24/7. Most people would like to always be filled with happiness, joy, love, and excitement. But you know what? Economic pressure can make a person, not to smile. In fact, economic tension can make a person behave like a keg of gunpowder, exploding at any unexpected time. So that is exactly what we are here talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, how can you experience joy, loving, excitement every day in your life and overcome the financial challenges so that you can go on vacations at your will, with your family and have a great time together? That is exactly what we are discussing here tonight. And see, you need to understand this. There are systems that will scam you. There are systems that want to take your money away from you, but not the system we are discussing here. What we're discussing here tonight is an anti-scam system, a system that since 2021 we've tested and trusted, a system that is very safe, resilient, a system that came to us as a breakthrough, and the world went agog with the architecture. This system keeps innovating, continues to improve its service delivery, complying with anti-money laundering rules and all AML CFT regulations. This is a system that you can start with little money and grow into a financial machine. So it's important for you to appreciate that this is a reliable system, not one of those systems that you come in and expect, oh, it's going to last for 3 or 4 months, all right, or 6 months. No, that's not the kind of system we're presenting to you tonight. But first, you need to understand who your enemy is. Your enemy is inflation. Inflation is the gradual and sustained increase in prices of things. Most people in West Africa today already know what inflation is. What people used to pay for, let's just say, in your local currency, 5,000 a few years ago, now people pay 80,000 for that same quantity. So things are getting more and more expensive. Inflation is a real enemy, and inflation can send you financially backward, so that if you could eat 3 times a day, you might see yourself struggling to even eat once a day. That is the danger of inflation. So you cannot fold your arms and allow inflation to wreck you. All right. Now, if you look at the slide in front of your screen, it shows you the US dollar and its power. The US dollar is extremely powerful. Lots of persons want to hold on to the US dollar. In fact, for many persons, if you put the US dollar side by side their local currency, especially people in Africa, they would rather go for the dollar. Why? Because they believe it's a good store of value. It will appreciate over time. But I'm telling you that the dollar is losing value massively. So look at the power of, how dangerous this is over the last 100 years. Okay, from 1913 to 2013, you will see the massive drop in the dollar value. What $60,000 could get for you in 1913, you need about $1.5 million to get it today. That is how terrible this increase in cost of living can be. We want to introduce you to a platform where money grows in value, where assets keep rising up in value, and that is the blockchain. The blockchain is one of the best ways for you to counter the challenges of inflation. The blockchain is one of the most powerful ways for you to escape poverty. It is a place that you don't need political connections to get involved, get into it. You don't need any man, no man. You just need to have knowledge that the blockchain exists and the skill set to connect to it. You don't even need any human to say you can't get in there unless I show you. No. If you are ready to learn, the internet is your friend. So now the blockchain is defined as the internet of value. That is the definition of the blockchain I want you to pick here today. The internet of value. All right. So what exactly does that mean? It simply means that it is an internet, a financial internet, where assets keep rising in value. Unlike, the internet of information where all you get is information. In the internet of money or internet of value, you have money. So internet of value simply means internet of money, ladies and gentlemen. That is what it simply means. And so I'm telling you to get involved in the internet, separate from the internet of information, where everything is a digital asset that is increasing in value. It is very important for you to understand this. This internet of value or internet of money is an environment where anybody can experience financial breakthrough. It requires patience to thrive in this internet of value. But once you understand how it works, I can assure you that you will experience growth. So you have a second enemy, and those are the criminal systems, the Ponzi schemes that appear on the internet, and they just pretend like they want to give you value, but they're actually interested in stealing from you. Most times when people get on the blockchain, they are actually falling for these Ponzi schemes. And up to tomorrow, you're going to see people who will say, I just discovered a very good system. It is paying. They judge the system because it is paying. They don't ask, where the money that's being paid out coming from? That is a very important question you need to ask yourself. This money that are paying, where is it coming from? You see, these systems have perfected the art of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they're going to tell you different things. Sometimes they come to you and say, we can trade for you. Sometimes they come to you and say, we are an exchange. Just bring your money and start mining on us. They will tell you different kind of things. All they want is to get your money from you into their platform. So any platform that is telling you, bring your money to us, we're a trading platform, but you must send us your money to our own platform. Just understand that there's a 99.9% chance that that is a huge Ponzi scheme. All right. So they come in forms of Forex platforms. All right. They come in form of exchanges. They'll tell you, oh, we are the fastest growing exchange, just like you have Binance. We are also growing. We have ATMs all over the world. Come on. They just want you to send your money to them. All right. And sometimes they might come to some television stations and advertise, and then you fall for it and say, wow, this is a government television station. This must be real. They keep using psychology to come up with various systems, and people keep falling for them and saying, oh, this is a good one. So please be careful and remember, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to condemn you. But be smart whatever you do. Don't put your mind on systems that tell you, hey, we can give you easy money for you doing nothing. Ask yourself, where is the easy money coming from? If it were that easy to make money, then everybody on earth would have been a billionaire. All right. So please, it's important for you to be aware of this, because this is a big distraction that can prevent you from becoming a really successful blockchain person, because these platforms are all over on the internet of information. They are pretending to be on the internet of money, and they have misled many. Money is evolving, no doubt. We have moved past the age of gold, coins, banknotes. Money is now digital, electronic, all right? So we are now in the phase where people are looking at the cryptocurrency market closely. In 2024, for the first time ever, we had the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Now, we also came to have the Ethereum ETFs. So big institutional investors are coming into the crypto space. You need to be sharp. You need to understand what is happening. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by people telling you information that is just meant to keep you in poverty. All right. So some people might tell you only terrorism finance, those who are financing terrorism use the blockchain. Is that really true? So President Donald Trump says he wants to make the United States the headquarter of Bitcoin and crypto. Are they trying to finance terrorism? So we need to understand that the blockchain has a very efficient payment system. And so, because it's super fast, some criminals, of course, will like to use that super fast system to move their funds. But that doesn't mean that legitimate people are not thriving there. All right. In fact, the majority of people, as we go along, will be people who have legitimate reasons to use the blockchain. So, what are cryptocurrencies? For those coming here for the first time, hey, cryptocurrencies are digital assets. So when you hear digital assets, they actually refer to cryptocurrencies. And these are digital money that have no physical form. And so a lot of people, they can't wrap their heads around it, that there's money you cannot hold with your hands, but it can be converted to food on your table. And because many people could not understand this concept, we lost out on Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was costing less than $1, many of us did not even know anything about it. So I want to encourage you today. Transform your mind, change how you think, and understand that money has different forms. It can come in the form of digital assets, programmable money, money written in code on the blockchain. So the blockchain is like a digital ledger that holds transactions, and you cannot delete those transactions. You cannot deny it. They are permanent. So it's important for you to know that once you come on the blockchain and say, hey, I want to start, being on the internet of money, I want to make this money, there's a concept called hodling or holding that you have to understand. This involves patience. The blockchain is a place that will test your patience. So an asset could drop by 30% in price, scare you, and you will panic to quickly rush and sell. But if you just give it a little time, that asset could turn up and do 200% right before your eyes. So if you do not hold your assets and stay patient, you will quickly jump out of that asset class. And as you jump out, the market will just fire and deliver profit to people who were patient. So we tell you, just hold it. The system I'm going to introduce to you in a bit involves holding and automation of holding. All right. So it requires patience. Sometimes, yeah, it will take a couple of days and then the profits will deliver. And so patience is always required. We're interested in trading. That is the opportunity we're bringing to you here. How can you trade? Traders are people who understand the market. They look at the candlesticks, they look at support and resistance, they look at a couple of other factors, combine them, and predict where the market is going. I really want you to open your mind and understand that when it comes to trading, we have different types of trading. We have the leverage trading and the spot trading. Now, write this down. When you're starting for the first time as a trader, remain with spot until you master trading spot. Never start trading futures as a beginner. Never start trading Forex as a beginner. Never. Only stay focused on spot until you have succeeded. So the spot market is not leverage, so it can be forgiven. All right. You can make mistakes and easily recover them in spot trading. But in futures, or Forex, if you make a mistake, you can experience a wipeout. In the spot market, you can buy low and sell high. In the futures market, you can buy low and sell high too. But in the spot market, you can't sell high and buy low. All right. But in the futures market, you can sell high and buy low. So when the market is going up in spot, you're making money. When in futures and Forex, whether it's going up or down, you can be making money. So we are introducing you to a system that trades both spot and futures. And it's a very powerful system. The spot and futures, they work, all right? But please don't be tempted into the futures aspect because it's highly lucrative. Focus on spot, protect your capital, and master how you trade. Welcome to the amazing system, the powerful system that is generating wealth for many people all over the world. A system that is a blessing to humanity, a system that has lifted many families up, a system that has given financial relief to many. This is the system that we call on you today to pay close attention to. It is called RoyalQ. RoyalQ. Yes, RoyalQ. This is a system that 24/7 continues to observe the market and trade, milk the blockchain on your behalf. It is a powerful system. Remember, artificial intelligence is part of us today. AI is involved in agriculture. AI is involved in surveillance. AI is involved in peacekeeping. AI is involved in driving technology and so many other things. Now, look at this car. Imagine what AI can help you do.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on a bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world. So get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
All right, tech is the new world. You cannot afford not to embrace technology. You cannot afford to be left behind. So I encourage you. RoyalQ is a technology that is going to blow your mind. The concepts, the technology itself is mind-blowing. Grabbing the concept can take you a little bit of time. In fact, you can be making money with RoyalQ and still not understand the in-depth concept about RoyalQ. That's how beautiful it is. But as you go along, when you now understand how it works, you say, oh my goodness, wow, this is so powerful. So what is RoyalQ? It is an AI-driven money-making machine. It is the technology that connects you to the blockchain and milks the blockchain. It is a system that can make money for you 24/7. And what I mean is every single day is a potential money-making day. Every single day is a potential money-making day. So every day you come on the blockchain, you can keep your eyes on the blockchain and observe trades and take action. But here is a question most people ask. Sometimes they say, do I need to understand the market, or will the bot do everything for me? Now, this is a common question people ask. Oh, this bot, if I get it, will it do everything for me? Will I need to be looking at the markets? Now, you don't need to spend too much time looking at the markets. The bot makes life easier for you, but you still have to learn how the bot works. You still have to learn how the market works, and you still have to learn how your own emotions control you. All right. Those are the three entities in the market. You, the bot, and you, the bot, the market. Those are the three entities. You have to understand the three of them, including yourself. Now, when you buy a brand new car or any car of your choice, let's say you spend a lot of money and buy your car. That's super expensive car, lovely looking car, SUV probably. Now, when you buy it, you feel super excited. But does that car drive itself? Does that car start without your input? Does that car service itself without you driving it to the technician to service it? Does the car open the door itself? And these are just a couple of things to help you understand that the car is a powerful technology, but you still have to, know how it works. You need to know how to use it. You need to know the functionalities of the various components. Otherwise, you cannot use the car. And it's the same thing when it comes to RoyalQ. This bot is a very powerful bot, but you just need to understand a few things about it so that you can drive it. So you can use it and enhance your own financial story. And it's the same thing, even with ChatGPT. When you call up ChatGPT will not go into your brain and know what you're thinking. You need to put in the prompt in ChatGPT. The prompt you give will determine what ChatGPT gives to you. So that is how artificial intelligence works. So when you see somebody that tells you, oh, what exactly does this bot do? Will it do everything for me? In life, technology requires you understanding it. So we encourage you, when you get your bot, understand it. And it's not difficult, super easy to understand this bot. Trading can be emotional. In fact, some people say trading is a spiritual thing because you must learn patience. You must control your emotions. It's difficult. Most people can't control their emotions. They second guess themselves. Market analysis can be like rocket science to some people. The time to trade, almost impossible. There are people that say, they, especially those working in diaspora, they say, oh, I work 2, 3 jobs. I cannot, I cannot look at the market. Please, how can RoyalQ help me? Now, the truth is, RoyalQ has modes that can help you on autopilot without your thinking. If you have 10,000, 20,000, or $30,000, you can put this bot on autopilot on Bitcoin or Ethereum, and it will be generating 5% a week, a month minimum for you. You will not need to think. Whole warehouse mode. You would not need to think, you would not need to analyze, you would not need to even look at anything. You just let it run on autopilot. So if you are doing 2, 3 jobs and you don't have the time, just bring some money from those jobs and put in RoyalQ, bring good capital and money in the bank. Now, for those who don't have that huge capital, who still want to gain some levels of automation, let me tell you, we have settings, various type of settings. Type 1, type 2, we have the normal TGS settings. We have settings that you can deploy that will help the market make money for you. So I triggered, for example, a trade yesterday, and that trade was $400 was earmarked. Now, within 24 hours, right, or within a day or two, I think it was maybe 2 days, I looked at my trade, and that trade had generated significant income for me. It was really, really, really amazing when you think of it. I just checked and I saw that, oh, this $400 had, made a profit of $12 within about, 24 hours or so. So this is exactly how the system works. I was testing that model and how to use that system, and it was vomiting money. The market was going against me and it was vomiting money, despite the fact that, the signals were given. So this is what we tell you. The bot has different modes that can make your trading super easy. So I really encourage you to grab this system, right? So just imagine within a space of 24 hours, 3% of capital was made. And that is how people can keep making this money every single day. Every single day, the system works. RoyalQ makes risk management easy. It makes strategy execution easy and diversification seamless. So the bot has massive uses. In fact, remember, just like the car, if you want to trek from where you are to where you want to go, you're going to sweat. If you arrive there, you're going to be smelling if you really been under the sun for a long time. So you're going to have a hectic day if you spend hours trekking to get to your destination. So the car helps make that journey easy. RoyalQ makes your trading easy the same way the car makes it easy. But you have to learn to drive the car. You have to learn to drive the RoyalQ. With RoyalQ, you don't have to be awake all night trying to wait for your profit to hit. Automation will handle market behavior while you are sleeping. So easy trading is possible with RoyalQ. And I encourage you to apply a setting that works for you based on your schedule. Now, this slide is a slide I love talking about so much because this slide is telling you that your capital remains in your control when it comes to RoyalQ. Your capital remains in your control. You are not sending your capital to anybody. You see those scams I mentioned, those Ponzi schemes, they will always tell you we're a trading platform. And the name of our trading platform, for example, is PhD trading platform. But we want you to send your money to PhD exchange. All right. So these guys want to hold your money. When they hold your money, they lock it up. Nothing you can do. But here we have a system that tells you, RoyalQ tells you, hey, I don't want to hold your trading capital. Don't bring it here. Keep your trading capital in your blockchain bank account. Exactly. They say keep your trading capital on your blockchain bank account. Don't bring it to us. You simply connect our bot to your blockchain bank account and we would be doing the buy low, sell high, buy low. Whatever it is that is needed for making money in market movement will help you get it done. Now, your phone is not where the trades are happening. Your phone is just a television screen to view the trades. So remember this. If you, for a moment, you don't have good access to network, you might be seeing stale data. You might be saying, oh, this trade has sold for others. Why hasn't it sold for me? It's just your network. Relax. All right, just relax. When you get into good network, you now realize, oh, that's since sold. So how much can this bot make for you every month? This is a system that can deliver 10% to 50% every month. Remember, I gave you an example where $400 produced over $12 in a space of 24 hours. So imagine that scenario. All right. If that happens 10 times, making 3%, 10 times a month, that is already 30%. This is a system that works. We need to understand it, embrace it, and use it. Use the various settings that apply, use the various settings that apply and make sure you always come to the members' meetings. 10% to 50%. Now, somebody's going to say, okay, how much can I make every single day? Stop thinking in terms of daily trade results because the market has good days and bad days. So some days you might not even make money. All right. So think in terms of the month. In the month, you will make 10% to 50% of your capital. In fact, some people make 100% in a week when the market is very, very good. It's important for you to understand this. Always think in terms of monthly income. Okay. So with that in mind, just get on board RoyalQ and begin to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey with excitement. Remove Ponzi mentality. Focus on real trading where you cannot be scammed. Allow the RoyalQ AI technology to bless you financially and lift you up. That is what we are here for, and we are determined to get you on board. Let me tell you a secret. The worst I've seen this bot perform in a month is 5%. So get on board and begin to make money. I've seen a month of 5%. I've seen a month of over 100%. I've seen a month of 50%. Just get on board and understand the nature of the market and use it to your advantage. Now, remember I told you that if you have $10,000, $20,000 or more, you can engage in hands-free trading. It's important for you to know this in case you are a very busy person, you don't have time, just make sure it's BTC or ETH, Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those are two top coins that you can count on. Operate in whole warehouse mode. Don't worry if you don't know what whole warehouse mode is, just just get on board and start learning. You will not need to look at anything to make money. So I want to speak to people, especially those in the diaspora, who are thinking of how can I use this? Simply put in good money and let the bot automatically trade for you. You cannot lose your income because this is the spot market. Okay? In this autopilot mechanism, you can't lose your income. The market will go down and the bot will keep buying, bringing down the average price, selling and repeating. Now, that hands-free method is always with whole warehouse mode. All right. Now, we also have a method where you can decide to trade with stop losses. Yes, the bot has a stop loss mechanism, an automatic stop loss mechanism. Okay, so when you're taking signals or you're doing your manual trading, you can decide, okay, I can take a loss at this point. And it's important to understand how to take that loss. In fact, we have trainings called Goodbye to Floating Loss training that helps to determine such. All right. Now, some people say, okay, no, I want to trade without stops. Okay, we tell them to do that. Just use 20% dip tolerance. Okay, and if the market goes against you, be ready to be very patient with the trades. Most times the trades will complete within a few days, but in case it takes a little longer, be patient with your trades. So that's it. These are all your options with trading, and it only keeps getting better and better. Now, I have a goal. We as a team have a goal, and that is why we hold these presentations every week, twice a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays. We want you to be part of the 10,000 traders that we're going to train. We want to train 10,000 traders using the RoyalQ bot. We want people who have focus. We don't want people who want to jump to the next Ponzi scheme at every given Ponzi scheme that comes up, because these Ponzi schemes keep coming. Several of them come up every week. And if you want to be a Ponzi scheme jump around person, you will keep jumping around, and sooner or later, you'll realize that all of your friends don't like you anymore, because they're going to tell you, since I've been following you, you are the only one making money, I keep losing my money. And they will hate you. And when you want to do a real business with them, they're going to say, no, I'm done. Anything you tell me, I don't trust you anymore. So why lose credibility? But focus on trading with RoyalQ. Do training with us. We have lots of free trainings. Lazy Man Style, Top Gainer Strategy. We also have the paid training models, the Goodbye to Floating Loss. Get involved with these and learn how to do some analysis, chart reading, candlestick patterns, understand a few things like they are right here on the screen. And you're going to get better and better. Okay? You're going to get better and better. People who have gone through the trainings can testify to the power. Ask anybody trading with us on this team. It works. RoyalQ works, but you need to understand the various settings to use depending on the market conditions. And this is why we try, for now, because a lot of people lack this knowledge, we want to be doing the members meetings every week. So we have 2 prospects meetings every week, Wednesdays and Thursdays, then the members meeting every weekend, where we educate you about what you need to know. So please, if you hear the announcement for a members meeting as a member, make sure you attend. So this bot is going to cost you just $120 for 1 year license. That's just about $10 a month. For you to make 50% a month, this tool It is a very powerful price. And it is super affordable. But this is where people will say, oh, if I pay $120, will the boss be doing everything for me? No, 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 no. You spent 50 million to buy your car. Don't you still drive the car yourself? So we encourage you to open your eyes, embrace this technology, get on board, activate, and start making money. And also remember that you have fuel fee. Apart from the $120, you have fuel fee. Minimum of $20 for fuel fee. The fuel fee is a profit sharing mechanism where for every trade you take successfully, RoyalQ takes 20% and you take 80%. Now, part of that 20% is used to distribute as a thank you gift to those who have taught you how to use this bot. So it's a very powerful system, a very powerful system. And I love this system so much. So please be ready to learn how to be a patient person, how to apply risk management and control your emotions once you get started with us. My challenge to you is for you to take 300 trades with RoyalQ. I will repeat this. Write it down. My challenge to you is that you take 300 trades with RoyalQ before you give up. A lot of people just come in and they don't even want to learn. They say, oh, they think the bot is AI. It should do everything for me. That's not what AI is. AI doesn't mean it will do anything for you. No. You have to learn how to set the bot. Now, look at what's possible if you embrace 300 trades. Right here, you can see $1,000 calculated in compounding mode. The $1,000 is making 2% per trade, and it takes 300 trades. The $1,000 becomes $379,000. This could take a year or 2 years to achieve. Even if it takes you 3 years, is that not good enough to transform $1,000 into $379,000? Now, here's another example of $500. Making the same 2% per trade and taking 300 trades. Within a year or two, the $500 has transformed into $189,000. Wow. Who wouldn't want this financial breakthrough? This is how you beat the inflation in your community. This is how you transform your finances purely by trading. Listen, this is pure trading. You don't need to talk to anybody if you don't want to. All right. Talking to anybody is optional. You can sit down and simply trade. Like the 3% I mentioned, I got it from simply trading without talking to anyone. And here you have the $100 option. At the $100 option, 2% per trade, 300 trades, $37,000 in growth. I want you to really think, what do you want for yourself? What kind of financial, terrain do you want to operate over the next 10, 15 years? Do you want to keep jumping from one Ponzi scheme to one Ponzi scheme, losing money and your friends hating you? Or do you want to learn a skill set that can lead you to financial breakthrough? And not just breakthrough, but sustainability. This is what RoyalQ can mean for you. RoyalQ is a value-adding AI technology for your pocket. It is a machine that will feed your family. It is something that will help you experience financial relief. You will do things that you used to struggle so hard to do. You will do them with ease, courtesy of RoyalQ. So what is your goal? What do you want to achieve in life? What kind of vacation do you want to have with your family? Imagine going on this kind of vacation, just you and your family, experiencing the world. Imagine spending every quarter, every 3 months in a different part of the world while you make money from your trades. This is an extraordinary feeling. Imagine going on shopping across different continents, tasting sweet wine from different parts of the world, tasting different meals, spicy meals, the not so spicy meals, really being somebody that has learned nature and experienced nature in different continents. Life can be actually fulfilling and fun if you have financial sustainability. Now, some people say, ah, but I'm comfortable, I'm a big man, I drive a big car. My question to you is, what is your monthly expense? Before you call yourself a big man, ask yourself this question. What is your monthly expense? Then the second question is, what is your monthly income? If your income is not 3 times your expense, you are not yet experiencing financial freedom. You need to consistently be making 3 times your monthly expenses before you can say, oh, I think I have arrived. So, in other words, if in a month you spend $500 as your expenses, you should be able to have an income of $1,500. So, after spending $500, you have $1,000 to do whatever you like, invest or do whatever you like. That is the only time you can call yourself a big man. If you are not generating 3 times your expenses, just understand that you are still in a rat race. You cannot afford to be comfortable. So get back to whoever invited you, sign up for RoyalQ, activate the bot, and start learning how to get on this path to financial prosperity. Now, you know that it's possible for you to simply trade by yourself without talking to anyone. However, most of us are not selfish people. Some people are so selfish, they want to keep this secret to themselves. They don't want to tell anyone. Or maybe they don't want to make anyone tell them, they've lost money in the past, I don't want to be held responsible. But this is a system that is safe. And so we encourage you to share the opportunity. Because RoyalQ blesses you when you trade, but they also bless you very much when you share the opportunity. So why not receive double blessings in your life? You've been praying for double portion. Why not receive double blessing in your life by being blessed from trading and also being blessed from sharing the opportunity? But let me tell you a secret. Within your first 60 days, if you invite 20 of your friends to activate accounts with RoyalQ, this bot is going to give you $600 bonus gift for doing that. All right. So let the countdown begin. When did you activate your bot? We want you to, within 60 days, get in 20 of your friends, 2 months, and receive your $600 bonus. In some climbs, that is over $1 million in local currency. Over $1 million. So take the 1 million gift from RoyalQ. Share the opportunity. Now, some people will say, I don't like talking to people. Okay, but is it that you don't like talking to people? Or you just like talking about politics and other things that don't really make much value to people? All right. Is it that you don't really want to talk to people, or you don't really care about people? All right. Share the opportunity. We have a very easy way to share the opportunity. When you join us, we show you a very simple way. You don't need to talk too much or start explaining long things. No. Use the presentations. Get your friends to the presentations, because the world needs to understand that breakthrough lives here. As you build the business, you move from a trader who only makes money when he trades to somebody who is making money even when he doesn't trade. And even when you're so busy to trade, you're still making money. All right. You now attain investor status. And that's what we want for you, where you can be making $50 daily, $500 daily, $1,000 daily, $1,000, $4,000 daily, $5,000 as you build your team. And I keep telling people, remember, all the millions of people that are, professing to be of a particular religion, the religion did not start big. It started from a few people. Pick any religion of your choice. The initial people were few, and before it spread to millions. What does it take to grow a large team? It simply means starting with your first 20 and inspiring belief in them. They will give up at some point. You inspire belief in them. You keep showing them and reminding them of why they started and helping them to overcome all their challenges. As you become a leader, you lead your people. And before you know it, your team of 20 can transform into a team of 50, 100, 500, 1,500, and even much more. This team that you create, you will support them. And as you support them, the team is going to bless you. Look at an example of a team that has 100,000 members. Now, this account belongs to somebody like you and me. It doesn't have two heads. Over the last 4 years, this account has made $814,000. All right, $814,000, over $814,000. Now, within a space of 30 days, I took a screenshot when it was $800,000 and when it got to $814,000, 30 days. And this account made $14,000 in 1 month. That is over 22 million of your local currency in 30 days. This happened between December and January. So I'm telling you that RoyalQ can transform your finances, not just when you trade. If you trade alone, yeah, you're going to have success. But when you trade and help people learn to trade with this bot, you're going to experience breakthrough. If you know you want to be making $14,000 every month, type 14 in the chat box. If you know you would like to get to a point where you have $14,000 as income every month, type 14 in the chat box. I just typed mine because it's definitely something that I would like to achieve. And if you're here, don't worry how you will achieve it. Just believe, because whatever you believe, you will experience it. Some people believe so much in poverty that they're experiencing poverty 24/7. Your mental capacity will be controlled by your financial capability. There are some things that people will say, I think we can do this way. Poverty might tell you, no, it's not possible. This cannot happen. We can't build this way. Let's do this small one. Let's not start what we cannot finish. Now, when you have the financial capacity, you can think big things and execute them. And this is what I want for you. So first step, get started with a bot, get started with trading, and begin to invite your friends and share the amazing opportunity. Now, this is a second account. Somebody else who is not doing this full time, this person just dedicates 5 hours a week to maybe 10 hours a week. All right. And this person does it consistently over the last 4 years, dedicating 5 hours every week minimum to sharing the opportunity. Now, look at what happened. Of course, over the last 4 years, this account has been able to make $76,000. But look at what is important. For 365 days, that is from January 2024 to January 2025, 1st of January, this account made about $14,000. So you see, what the other account made in 1 month, this account made it in a year. So when you start, don't worry about how slow you are. Just keep focused and keep, helping your team succeed. Now, take note that this particular account, over the next 3 years, might experience transformation and breakthrough that it will become an account that is making $14,000 every month. There is unlimited income potential with RoyalQ. There is no limit to what you can become and achieve. I want to challenge you to begin to share the opportunity even as you trade, because we want to squeeze the system and make all the money that the system has. We want to milk the system. So why not receive your double portion, all right, instead of just trading alone? So don't give up. I know there's a lot of financial pressure. Everybody is under pressure. Raskimono sang that song decades ago. People are wailing under pressure. Don't give up. When you come to the presentation, I want you to remember one special gift that God gave to you. That is, you have the ability to change your idea of what you think is possible. That is a gift that God gave to you. Use it. Maybe you've never made $5,000 online from home. Maybe you've never made $10,000 online from home before. Just change your idea of what you think is possible and tell yourself, oh yeah, if people have made this money, I will also make mine. So believe, get started, just get started. Stop analysis paralysis. If you keep thinking and thinking and thinking, you will grow old thinking. And when you are finally old, 80, 90 years of age, and you're ready to leave the world, you will remember that RoyalQ was there, but you never took action. And it will be one of the regrets of your life that you never took seriously. So why not take action today and begin to reap the rewards? So bottom line, you have two options. It's time for a go or no go. Option A, do nothing. Stay where you are. All right, just ignore everything we've said here tonight. That is option A. And once you decide that, if that's your decision, to just say, oh, these people, they're lying, they're scammers. All right, if that's your decision, just understand that you might continue struggling to pay your bills. You might continue arguing with your partner about money. You might continue giving excuses about why you can't take your kids to good school. You might continue depending on your job for everything. And once you don't have a pay raise, you begin to have high blood pressure. But you have option B. Option B is activate RoyalQ in your life today. Begin the journey of learning and increasing your knowledge and start working towards making money. The first $100, first $1,000, then the first $10,000. If you can make $1, you can make $1,000,000, ladies and gentlemen. Squeeze the opportunity from the both ends. Trade and make money. Also share and make money. Some people say, oh, is it all about recruiting referral? Is it all about referral? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's about trading. But guess what? Let me tell you something. Your banks trade. But do you know who the highest paid bankers are? Do you know who the bankers that receive the fastest promotion are? They are the sales people who bring in the billions into the banks. If you hit the billions and bring them into the banks, you receive faster promotion than those who are just behind the desk punching the keyboard. Why do they receive faster promotion? Because the bank is striving based on referral. But is the bank all about referral? The bank is trading with those money, but they use referral to attract exponential growth for themselves. And when you open a very good hair salon, and the first week you don't have customers, what do? You begin to look for your friends and tell them, I opened the salon. Oh, please come and open it. Let's wash it together. Tell your friends. Is that not referral? Is the hair salon all about referral? No, the hair salon is all about sharing, taking care of people and, providing services. But if they don't get the traffic of customers, they're going to shut down. So please, I want you to open your minds and remember, RoyalQ is not all about referral, but it is a system, an opportunity for you to experience financial breakthrough, starting with just $120, moving towards $1 million. This is an opportunity you can grab for the sake of your kids, for the sake of your family. Begin to transform your finances. People will not understand what you're doing. They'll keep wondering, but you keep working. And over a few years, I challenge you, over a few years, you just realize that you're making times 10 of your monthly salary in a month. You realize that you're making more money from RoyalQ than all of your bosses. I want to assure you that we will support you to succeed. We have lots of free trainings. We have members coaching calls, conference calls, three-way calls. We have a lively interactive group. We have signals that come several times in a week. We have leadership trainings. You see, we have a coaches and mentors training that is a 52-week training. It's about unconsciously aligning yourself to your goals and working with high energy. All right, we hold you by the hand all through the journey. We are here to support you. We want you to succeed. Your success is our success. We want you to be on this journey. There is no food for lazy man. So be ready to learn how to trade and also be ready to learn how to share opportunity. I want you to challenge yourself today. Walk with us as we go out to live our dreams. We have stopped living our fears. We're now living our dreams. Join us as we take this bold action and experience the wonders of RoyalQ. We don't want you to continue to have headache about how to fill your car. We don't want you to continue to have headache about how to get fruits for your family. We don't want you to continue to have headache about how to pay the fees for your kids. We don't want you to keep having worries about how you're going to cope with the unpredictable financial circumstances that are happening globally. We want you to have confidence because you are running a business with RoyalQ. Join us. Get back to whoever invited you. Take action. Don't stop. Believe in yourself. People experience what they believe. I just want you to believe in yourself for once and activate RoyalQ in your life with full belief that this is a system that will help you achieve your big goals. So what is your big goal? What are those your big goals? Own your own home? If you don't have that already, what are your big goals? RoyalQ can help you achieve them. RoyalQ is like a miracle mat. When you step on it, you say, take me to $1 million, and RoyalQ will take you there. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having this session.